Okay, here's another one of those, here's one of those capacitors. Yeah, this one's 3300 at 45 volts. I've got the machine set at 25 volts. Let's see what she does. Whoops. Let's try that again. Okay. It's trying. It's not even opening up at 25. And that's what they've all been doing. I got another 3300 there, did the same thing. And the other ones in the back that I tested on the other board. All the same story on them. So, I think they're pretty leaky. These two came off of this board. You can see, if I can get out of the light, you can see right there. And they're definitely into the circuit for the IC, the STK. So if they're leaking bad, I'm thinking that could heavily affect that IC, and if not, screw it up. So I'm just going to keep pulling and testing more, but that's where I'm at. I got a funny feeling that these caps, whether they were the main cause, they're definitely messed up right now. So, okay, I'll get back. Okay, guys, here's the board. I took it, separated it from the heat sink, and oh my goodness, there's no IC on there now. What happened to it? Okay, here we go, and here it is. This is the culprit, I believe. And I'll tell you what, these are known to go out, and because I had so many of the big capacitors, which in that corner back there, I measured them. I think I showed you on the meter. You know, using the Heath kit, when you're going to go up, you know, into 25, 50, 150 volts, this really tests to see if they're leaking. I mean, you know, these little deals are great. You know, I love these testers, and this is the second one I've had. The first one I just used it to death, and this one I use it all the time. But you know, that and even some of your meters, they don't have the oomph to really push it through, you know, to really put that voltage on there. And that Heath kit does. And those big capacitors, they just were leaky like crazy. Now, I pulled a couple small ones out, and I tested those. They're fine. So I'm going to pull a couple more of these, but for the most part, I think the main culprits was between the big capacitors leaking like they were, and not only on that board, but as I showed you on the main power board. I got my notes there. On this board here too, those capacitors that were on there just were leaking like crazy. I think that may have affected the IC because, like I said, they're known to go out, and if they're getting DC voltage they're not supposed to be getting, who knows? But anyway, I pulled it anyway. As soon as I get my check this week, I'm going to order a new one of those. Matter of fact, John from Arkansas gave me a great link to get some original ones. So I'm going to put one in, and they're real reasonable. It's like under $10 with a little bit of shipping. So I think it'd be well worth it. Now what I got to do now, last thing is, if you notice here, I'm going to try to put this on macro. Hold on a second. I went in and I used I used my strip and tried to clean off as much of the excess solder net that I can. I just got to make sure that the traces are all okay and everything's okay on that before I put a new one back in. But that's where I'm at on this. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate all the help that I've received from people looking for stuff for me, sending me information that they found. You guys are great. You know who you are, and thank you so much. It really does mean a lot, and it really is appreciated. So I'm going to make this real short. I just wanted to kind of give you a quick update on it, and I'm hoping that getting that IC, putting some new caps in here, and I'm not going to shotgun the whole thing. I don't think it's needed. Like I said, I checked those small ones out. They were fine. They were like right on the money. So, to go in and unsolder and unsolder and do this and do, I think I'm better off. I'm gonna replace the big ones, replace the IC. We'll throw it together and see what happens. And if that doesn't work, then I'll go from there. Okay, everybody, have a fantastic day. I'll be seeing you real soon. Take care. Bye bye.